Greetings everybody, this is Admiral JeSter and welcome to the USS Valhalla. This is the latest ship that I've been assigned to. There's been a series of misfortunes that have befallen me on previous ships, so it would appear that I've been hello crewman, thank you. I've been sent here to get things sorted out, sort of thing. Anyhow, this is the Fleet Dreadnought Cruiser T6, and here we are in what looks like an empty 10 forward. Yes, very Spartan, isn't it? Yes. Right. So let's go up to the bar person. Hello, bar person. Yes, I'm Admiral JeSter. As you can see, I'm armed. Yes. Yes. Just thought I'd say that I'm armed. It doesn't mean to say that I'm dangerous or anything like that, but anyway, moving on. Yes, could I have a drink please? Hello, are you there? Right, the replicators. Yes, I knew that. Yes, okay, so we get the drinks from the replicators, do we? Right. So what's your job then? Why are you there? Anyway, never mind. Let's go, let's have a go. Here they are, look, yes. Computer, I would like, what does Captain Picard like? Here. Excuse me? How rude. There was I was just in the middle of getting my order, thank you very much. Dear me, I'll try this one. Computer, could I have a cup of Earl Grey, please? Hot.
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
Computer, could I have a cup of Earl Grey hot?
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
I mean, what's going on here? I mean, try this one. Computer, one Earl Grey hot.
The
I won't
automatic
try that
pilot
one.
system is not functional.
It's not. Oh. It seems to be working for you. Right. Computer, Earl Grey hot.
The automatic pilot system is not functional.
Right, well, I think we better leave that because we're not going to get anywhere, are we? Right, let's head off to the bridge. Yeah, me, I'm gasping for a cup of tea. Right. Let's have a look. Let's get back to the bridge. Oh, dear me. Oh, here we are on the bridge. And as you can see, it's a very, very similar bridge to the Enterprise bridge from the Next Generation. And I've deliberately chosen this because the ship was the ship that was used in the last episode of Star Trek, and I believe it was All Good Things. Yes. So, we'll have a quick run round here. And hello, crewman. Yes, it was very unfortunate what happened on the Navarra. Yes. Well, at least you're finding the computer. Do you want a hand?
Initiating decoupling sequence.
Right. We'll leave that alone. That doesn't sound too. Can you sort that out, please? Right. Okay. Hello, Romulan person. How are you doing? What? Just come around here. Just keep your eye on him, will you? He's we call him Mr. Potato Head. He's got this nasty habit of tying ship systems into the wrong systems, if you know what I mean. Yes, it caused quite a problem on my last ship, but yes, carry on, crewman. You're doing a very good job. Keep an eye on him. Right, you troublemaker, him. Right, so last time I was on this bridge, I got lost. So let's just go in here, make sure the ready room's where it should be. Yes, well, the ready room's still here, and the duty officer places, I'm sure you're now fully aware of, and I still don't like those plants in the corner. I think those are absolutely disgusting. Yes, don't like them. Right, and here at the trophy cabinet or drinks cabinet, yes, this is where you access your bank. Well, you would do, wouldn't you? In a trophy cabinet, this is where you would get access to your bank details and things, in your trophy cabinet. Yes, right, okay. So we've got a dinosaur on the bridge. Hello, Mr. Dinosaur person. I believe you're a hadrosaur. Yes. By the way, I'm armed. So, yes, just behave yourself. Right. So, oh, I got a Romulan person as well. Oh, dear. Sorry about that, I just got carried away. Hello, Romulan person. Romulan person. Yes, you're doing a fine job. Carry on. But I've got to say hello to these, or they'll feel left out. Yes, hello there, crewman. Yes, I couldn't help but notice that you're not actually sat on the seat. You seem to be levitating slightly off the seat. Is there some sort of anti-gravity problems going on here? Yes, I think there is. And same with you, crewman. You don't appear to be sat exactly on your seat. That's quite concerning. Yes, we still have the hole there, as you can see, in the stairs. Yes, we're all going to be gasping for air soon if that becomes a bit of a serious problem. Right, hello. Right, it's dear me. Computer.
Please do not address this unit in that manner.
I beg your pardon. Number one, can you sort that out, please? There's something definitely going wrong there with the computer. I don't seem to be having any luck with these computers, do I? Right, without further ado, let's have a look at the build. This is a 4-4 build, and it's a predominantly phaser beam build. I'm running the quantum phase beam array, which is part of a 3-piece set. So that's with the quantum phase torpedo, the quantum phase beam array, and the universal quantum phase converter. And the 3-piece sets, I won't run through all this and boy, because I do run through this every time, and it is part of my standard build. But it's 165 phaser damage per second for 10 seconds to foe. That's precisely what I like. 2-piece set plus 15 accuracy rating. Yeah, needless to say, I'm beginning to carry this on to all my builds now, so I won't bore you with all the statistics, but anyhow, moving on. The Terran Task Force phaser beam. Now that is also part of a 3-piece set, but I'm only running this on its own. And on its own, we get a 13.3% projectile weapons damage for the first piece set. I'm not running the torpedo or the other piece of kit though. Now I'm running advanced phaser beam arrays. I'm running 1 at the front and 4 on the back. On this build I'm running the Iconian set, so the deflector, the Iconian impulse engines, the Iconian warp core, and the Iconian shields. In the device slots I'm running Nimbus Pirate's distress call, beacon of Caleth, red matter capacitor, and a weapons battery. Engineering consoles, universal dynamic power redistributor module, and basically that's giving me the 11.3 all damage resistance rating and 90% directed energy damage. The universal assimilated module, Mark 15, gives me a 1.2% critical chance and a 12.1 critical severity, plus 5 weapons power setting, plus 6.7 starship damage control, plus 30.1 starship control expertise. And that is part of a 3-piece set, but I'm only running that on its own. I'm running the 0-point energy conduit. This is part of a 3-piece set, but I'm not running the beam array or the Romulan hyperplasma torpedo launcher. So what we're getting from this is a 2.4 power to all subsystems, 25.9. If I can keep it still, 25.9. Do it again. What am I doing? 25.9 starship drain expertise, improves energy and shields, drains resistance to same, 2.4 critical chance. Prolonged engagement power dynamo. and that is giving us a +1 all power levels. Increases maximum power based on the amount of power dynamo stacks. Removes all stacks of power dynamo +0 max and current all power levels to for 20 seconds. Double the amount granted by power dynamo 2 minutes recharge. So it's part of a 3-piece set, prolonged engagement set. Again, I suppose, I wonder if I should have put the prolonged engagement phaser beam around there. I wonder if I've got that. Hang on, let's have a look, see if I've got it. No, it doesn't appear that I have. Got the prolonged engagement phaser dual cannons. Oh, that's something I could aim for. Anyway, okay. Again, my standard piece of go-to kit, Trellium D plating, 17.5 all damage resistance rating, 26.2 starship hull capacity, and 17.5 maximum shield capacity. Add 7.5 of your auxiliary power to your shield power as bonus power, immune to all effects of the Delphic Expanse. We've spoken about the quantum phase converter. Tachyokinetic converter console, 29.5 starship control expertise, improves control effects resistance to same. It gives us a 39.4 flight turn rate and a 1.3% critical chance and a 13.1 critical severity. This is quite a good piece of kit which quite a lot of people actually use now, and it's a lobby item. So wait for the lobby sales, and if you've got 200 lobby, or I think it'd be 140, I think you can pick it up. Another standard piece of kit which people use on Star Trek Online quite often, if you can get it, 200 lobby, it's the bio-neural infusion circuits. I'm breaking these teeth in for the dog. Anyway, and this gives us a plus 29.5 starship hull capacity, increases starship maximum hit points, 29.5 starship control expertise, improves control effects, resistance to save, and it gives us a 26.2 critical severity. Moving on, the universal abrasive hazard shielding, 5% shield resistance, improves shield regeneration rate by 10%. Secondary shields damage, absorption hull and shield heal. Absorbs 16,156.3 points of damage for 45 seconds. Upon expiration, plus 5,000 hit points, 2,000 shield regeneration applied, once to each facing, 2 minutes recharge. So that is also a reasonably good piece of kit. The Universal Approaching Agony console. I like this for the 15% phaser damage and the 1.5 critical chance. And it also has some cool effects. So moving on down, movements and resistance debuff chance for hold, 482.9 phaser damage every half second, minus 25 all damage resistance rating to target, 25% chance disable. The leash, what's that? 5% flight speed for 11 seconds, plus 100 flight turn rate for 11 seconds, 2 minutes recharge. Ah, that's quite cool. And finally, the Universal Plasmonic Leech. Plus 0.75 all power levels to self per stack for 15 second stacks up to 10 times. 0.75 all power levels to target per stack for 15 second stacks up to 10 times. Let's have a quick look at this details. This unique console mod enhances all your energy weapons so they drain power from your target and transfer that power to you. This ability does not need to be activated, it is passive and automatically updates all energy weapons. The Nauticans are master pirates and they have advanced their power drain technology originally developed for the Garamba. Garamba? Never heard of him. Is it a dance? Anyway, never heard of him. And converted it into something that had a little more general purpose. This console mod can be equipped on any ship in any console slot. You may only equip one of these mods on any single ship. The Plasmonic Leech enhances all your energy weapons. Any energy weapon fired will now also drain the target of power and transfer that power back to you. Yeah, that's basically what we set up here, isn't it? Right. So yeah, quite like the Plasmonic Leech. And then we are running the Hangar Pets Advanced Delta Flyers with this ship. the Starship Masteries, Tier 1 Rapid Repairs, 10.3 hull, 1.25% of your current max every 3 seconds in space. Twice this amount is regenerated out of combat. So the more you fight, the more you regenerate. Tier 2 Advanced Hull Plating, 25% energy damage resistance rating, 25 radiation damage resistance rating. Tier 3 2.5% critical chance. Tier 4 is increased maximum hull HP plus 10% hull hit points. Now basically there isn't a tier 5 on this because this is the fleet variant. I've got the original, and I've chosen not to use the trait in this particular case. Skill tree. I don't mind sharing this with you. Some people guard this and keep this quite close to the chest. I'm not bothered. As you can see, it's heavily pushing towards tactical. Now obviously if anyone wants to share anything with us on this review, I'll be happy to take that on board because information is very important, so let's share it. So that's that. Right, so and again this is interesting, you can't even sit in the chair, so something's odd. Right, so what we will do now is we will venture outside and we'll take a look at her, and let's see what you think of her. See you in a minute. And here we are, and this is the ship that starred in the very last episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, and I believe it was All Good Things, and it was the ship that it wasn't Commander Riker. I think it must have been an Admiral by that time because it was in the future. This was Admiral Riker who came to the aid of Captain Picard, who was on the pasture with Captain Beverly Crusher on that episode, and they were being attacked by some hostile Klingons. And you don't want that to happen, do you? It's not very good when you have hostile Klingons having a go at you. Anyway, he used this energy lance here to full effect, smashing through one of the Klingon ships, and obviously flew straight through them. Very effective means of destroying Klingons it was, yes. As you can see, he adapted the Enterprise. He gave it another nacelle. I don't know why he stopped there. He could have put one on the bottom. That would have made it a little bit more symmetrical. But never mind. It is the Enterprise that we've all come to know and love, apart from this third nacelle. But never mind. Quite a nice ship. I still like this ship, and I have flown it for quite a few times indeed. I flew the original one. And then I decided I liked it that much I would go and get the fleet variant. The Bussard collectors are exactly the same. Yeah, and I like these little. I don't know what these are. What on earth are they? They're some sort of phasers or something. Oh yeah, they're quite cool, whatever they are. Yes, right. So let's have a look at the statistics, because I know you would like to see them. Let's have a look. So here we have a hull of 135,867, hull repair rate of 270%, shield regeneration of 1,621.3, 4 shields 17,000, in fact all the shields in the 17,000s. I did actually practice changing these around just to see what would happen. Yes, you see the Mako shield puts that straight up to 21,000. 23,000 for that one. You know, I'm just debating whether we should change everything up to the other. No, don't like that, so we'll go back to the Iconian. Kit, and what we will do is we will leave the shields in place because it's given us a higher shield of 23,138. So yes, we'll leave that as is. The energy resists are in the mid 40s. We are susceptible to a bit of radiation and physical damage, but accuracy rating 32.5. Yeah, I'm going to work on that. I'm going to study that and see what the standard is, because I don't know. Critical chance, critical severity, I've always kept critical chance above 20% and critical severity over 120%. I've always kept that at. But I've never thought of looking at what the accuracy rating should be. We've got an inertia of 25, flight speed 28.6, and a turn rate of 4.8 degrees. Right. Now the only thing is, I'm not keen on this style, so I think we'll just change the visuals if you don't mind. And what we're gonna use? No, don't fancy that. Don't fancy that. No, that's a little bit dark. Yeah, we'll go with that one. We'll go with the Amiga vanity shields for now. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay, so let's take her into space and see what she can do. Oh, before we go, I do hope that you're taking part in the Star Trek Online 10th anniversary event. As you can see, we're into day 4, and this is the ship that you should be aiming for. It's a little bit of a hybrid between a Klingon and a Federation ship. That will be interesting to go for. And to complete that, you've got to go through one of these 4 story arcs. I have to say, I found the Measure of Mortality Part 1 and the Measure of Mortality Part 2 very long. I don't like very long story arcs myself. I like to keep them simple, but anyhow, I played them, and yes, anyway, wasn't keen, but anyway, I played them. To hell with honour. Tell you what, we'll have a go at that. It's a very long one, so what I'll do is I'll have to cut some pieces out of it, because well, 1, I'll run out of things to say because it's that long, and 2, I'm sure you'll get thoroughly bored of me flying around shooting at things. So let's join that and get this party going, shall we? And apart from that, we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So here we are.
To all true Klingon vessels and our loyal allies.
Yes, okay, I've heard it all. So now we've got to wait 36 seconds for us to begin. So what I'll be doing is I'll be cutting this out, and we'll go straight there. Be with you in a second. Right, so here we go. Game on. Oh yes. She's a little bit slow, isn't she? So we have to go to Shipyard Beta. Right, let's get a move on, shall we? Oh my word, now we've been tracted, so let's
The Mokai vessels are powering up their warp core. Stop them!
I'm trying to stop them from being tractor beamed by this. damn thing. Right, let's get this. Oh, that's a tough little ship. It won't. Yes, as you can see, it's a very long, arduous mission. This, and I'm not a lover of these very long missions. I much prefer the patrol type missions.
That was the last vessel at Shipyard Gamma.
Rear shields failing.
Yes, this ship does not want to die, does it? Yes, we gave the quantum destabilizing beam there. Ah, that was well, that was Jahula's ship, I believe. Oh, she's a vile creature, that, isn't she? Absolutely vile and wretched creature. And I'm using the energy lance now. Let's see what that does. I don't know what it did actually. It fired, but I was expecting death and destruction everywhere, but no, absolutely not. It looks like we're going to have to carry on batting away at this ship. I believe this is Jahula's ship, isn't it? Yes, this is going to be a very, very long-winded, long battle. Right, welcome back. We're just getting on to the next part of this mission. Close the mycelial. Oh, I think we've closed it. That was quick, wasn't it? Wow, right. So she's opening another rift. And these are a bit of a pain, aren't they? These defense cannons are driving me mad. I can't seem to move forward at all. Right, here we go. Yes, get that Alachi. I remember War of the Worlds. You're not getting away with it this time. Yes, War of the Worlds, I bet War of the Worlds, I bet there were secretly these Alachis. Ah. Well, I'll teach them a thing or two for invading Earth.
It will work this time. It must work. Ah, what game is Jahula playing now?
Snakes and ladders. It's quite a good game that. You should play that. It's really good. It's far less dangerous than bringing a Alachi through. Right, let's give these guys the good news. Well, we fired the lance, but I don't know what we fired it at. Yes, that was a bit of a mistake, wasn't it? Yes, let's get these Alachi walkers as well. Excellent.
Success.
Oh, I thought we were over. She's here again.
Only a Takek like you would use Alachi to fight their battles, Jahula.
Will you two mind your language, please? Honestly. Or get a room. Get a room. You two. Let's get rid of the HUD so you can get some of the effects here. The colours and the effects here are excellent, aren't they? I mean, I really like these battle scenes. What on earth is that we're firing at? I have to say, I don't think these phases are very effective.
What? The rift failed to close. Something is keeping it open.
Something's keeping the rift open? Oh my word. I hate it when something keeps the rift open. What's going on?
That gigantic Galaxy Walker is keeping the rift open.
Gigantic Galaxy Walker. Oh look. Right, well we'll have to sort that chappie out. We can't have him walking all over the place. Could cause a right mess. Right, so let's give him the good news with the quantum destabilizing beam. Wow. Well, that was quite cool, wasn't it? I mean, I expected that to go on. Yeah, yes, okay, thank you. Well, I was expecting that to go on and on and on, but I have played this one a few times now, and it just seems to go on far too long for my liking. But it just goes to show if you've got a decent team, you can make short shrift of this story. Right, so there you have it then. The Fleet Dreadnought Cruiser T6. Love this ship. It is really nice, and yes, I'm not biased because, as you know, I like iconic Star Trek ships. I'm not biased by any stretch of the imagination, but it is a nice ship. It looks nice, and with a little bit of TLC on the weapons and turning front, I think I could make this ship pack a right punch. Yeah, not bad for a fleet variant. Right, so without further ado, I think we'll bring this session to a close, and hopefully engineering will get the computers sorted out, and yes, we can continue to police the galaxy and go looking for things and getting ourselves into trouble, and let's hope engineering can get to grips with the computer problems on here. So without further ado, computer, Earl Grey please, in my ready room, hot.
Auto-destruct sequence armed.
Oh my word,
Warning.
not again.
Self-destruct sequence has been initiated. Warp core overload in 7 minutes.